Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sheena at For the Love of Paper. And what I wanted to do today was kind of show you where it all started for me and show you my first handmade glue book, I guess some people call it. Um, I got started with this concept and really joining the junk journal world when my sister had showed me TikToks that she watched to help her fall asleep. And it was like people creating these pages. And I have been a crafter for a really long time. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator at least twice. And I was immediately like, I need to start that. I really like it. So it's going to be hard to fit this in camera. But this monster, let's see how much I can zoom out, is my first attempt of making a journal. It's got another book cover underneath it, and then I completely covered it and decorated, sewn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signatures, and then just started decorating pages. I have lovingly named her Lady, so this is the first, and I'm just going to do a little flip through and show you some of my first pages of art journaling, collaging, junk journaling in a different kind of glue book sense. My style can range from shabby chic to grunge, but this particular art journal, because at this point I now have several, is more like a subtle, feminine, shabby chic like theme to it. It's very subtle. I love texture. I love layers. I love like dimension. So you will see that tends to show in my style and even some of the items that I make on my Etsy. So for any new subscribers that have found me by way of Gail Gustinelli's Etsy shares, and my Etsy shop is also For the Love of Paper Co. or company. This is kind of where it started for me. Just gonna slowly flip through these. Can kind of see maybe my personality for the day. I had got to a point, especially at the beginning of this year, where I was doing one daily. And I started to feel like I was using this little lady up. So I stopped, and I'm kind of cherishing it a little bit more and not feeling the need to like fill her up so quick. So this is where it flipped into 2022, and you'll see I had got this little daily calendar book that you tear off the little dailies, the day sheets. So I had started that in January, and here's more texture. Love that. This particular book has these girls in it almost on every page, and I have a ton of them. I just like their subtle sweetness. So you'll see some pages are more one-dimensional. There's just slightly dimension, and others have a lot. And usually whenever I make these sheets, these collage pages, I start with the girl that speaks to me most, and then I just completely build around that particular image of the girl. And some of my other art collage junk journal books that I've also showcased on my Etsy, not my Etsy, my Instagram, which is For the Love of Paper, have completely unique, different, that little one fell off of here, have completely different and unique styles to them, and also range in size, down to a teeny tiny one. But this one's pretty near and dear to me. Some have sayings on them, some just have the collage, like this one here. Oh, I guess there is a quote down here at the bottom. If you have purchased or have went over to my Etsy shop, For the Love of Paper Company or Co., I have uploaded several new listings today. So if you have been watching, I almost all sold out pretty rapidly in the first week, and there's just a few items that were left in there. So I got busy and made some more items and made some listings today. I have several more to do. I'm in the midst of finishing a lot of ephemera sets that are of a Halloween theme. So as soon as that's complete, I have some sewing to do on them. Then I will upload those listings as well. But this just kind of gives you a little idea of my style. There's the bumps make some of these things peel off because it is not flat. On this next page, there's several pieces that are sticking up. That's making these things pop off, which is okay for me. These little flowers here have dimension. These two, I would say, were a little bit more grungy. Must have been where I was the end of January. Definitely evolved in my creation. This was it's a flip up. Take that off, and there's a little definition and the date in there. I guess this was probably the last day here where I moved on to, it's so massive, and that is not even the end of the second signature. So I started moving on to just single-sided because, as you can see, there's just so much dimension and thickness that it's just difficult for some things to stay down. So I moved on to just single pages to try and make up for what I was creating. And the next go through about 3 signatures and far less mass due to me only doing single-sided. Move this over a little bit now that I'm only doing one side. I think that for me, this was, like I said, how I started, but I've evolved to making a lot of ephemera and journals. It's kind of therapeutic for me. On this particular day, I had done my first coffee dyeing session, so I just made a note there on that blank side. But yeah, it was very cathartic to sit down and make a page at night, express myself through collage. But then, like I said, I got to a place where I was like, oh, it's gonna run out. She's filling up and I'm not gonna have any pages left. And because this is one of my favorites, and like I said, my first handmade junk journal that I ever created for myself, I really slacked off on doing it, and I don't take the time anymore to collage like this for personal, now that I am creating a lot of stuff for Etsy shop. But I do enjoy it. I did one just a little bit ago. That's here at the end. I just got out a girl sticker and created a page. It's a little bit more grungy. This one is almost, maybe I challenged myself. I don't remember. That was back in February. But that is almost completely no dimension. That's pretty interesting for myself to have done. This one too, actually, because that's definitely more. I must have been experimenting with my new distress inks. Here we are. Valentine's Day. Yeah, that is Valentine's Day. I'm getting it confused with my anniversary, which is the 16th. But yes, this was Valentine's Day. These little flowers. I don't know how they sewed those little wood beads in the center, but I do love them. Texture. It's a big thing I really enjoy. So I hope this gives you a little idea of my style, especially from the shabby chic side, how I collage, and different things like that. Like I said, I have a vast, like I can swing from this to grungy Tim Holtz, which I absolutely adore and obsessively purchase in a hoarding sense of ideology. I really just love that style of collage and decorating, the paper dolls. So I just have a pretty wide spectrum on my creations. And I also think of creating for what maybe people are looking for or wanting to purchase, especially around the holidays. I personally don't participate in Halloween festivities, but I have had some of the items for some of the Halloween items for a while, especially my paper that I used for some of the things that I'm going to be posting or making a listing on the Etsy shop is from Stampin' Up, and it is a very, very old paper designer series paper pack. And I've had it, so I just decided I might as well use it. So I did purchase some Tim Holtz ideology stuff to decorate those pieces and put some of those listings on today, and I will be adding more for those who are looking for Halloween stuff as the seasons change. And there's also a lot of autumn things, fall things that will be coming as well. I'm an avid love the sun summer person, and this year I am ready for fall, which is probably a first. This is well, I guess there's texture there, but again, another pretty one-dimension page for me. But yes, so I am already moving into creating things for fall, Halloween, and also have purchased a lot of things for Christmas. I have about 4 or 5 Christmas projects waiting to go. So I just hope that this is, again, gives you a little idea of some of my style. This is today. This is the one I just did a little bit ago. Just a soft, sweet pink. Or peachy pink. And I don't know why I had skipped this page. So that's why I came back and did this one. This was, I think I did this probably back in June. This page here, I didn't put one of the date pieces on it. But for whatever reason, I must have wanted the black text background, so I'd skip this doily page. So that's the one I just completed. And then there's still one page left to that signature and 2 full signatures left. But like I said, I have really been, and I don't know if the word is hoarding, but I'm definitely have been holding off on finalizing or completing any pages on a daily basis like I had been. One, not because I just don't have time, and 2, because I've been creating a lot of stuff for the Etsy shop. So again, this is just a little introduction of my style. I hope you enjoyed this. If you, again, have went over to my Etsy, For the Love of Paper Co., there are new listings as of today, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you want to see more of my journals that I have created on a personal basis for like this junk journal, collaging, art journaling, comment below, and I will do flip through of those as well. But thank you, like and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos. Thank you. Bye.